Hey love bugs, welcome back to Next Door Vegan, your channel on all things vegan. I'm Amanda and today I'm gonna give you 5 tips on how to go vegan in the new year. So I know 2020 has been really crazy for most of us. Maybe it's been a wake-up call for you to get on top of your health, or you're thinking, tofu never caused a pandemic, so you're ready to go vegan. And whatever brought you here, I'm glad you made the right choice, and I'm here to be a resource to you. So I'm gonna give you 5 practical tips on how to make sure that this change is a solid and a long-term change for you. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so tip number 1, you want to remember your why. Whatever brought you to this decision, don't let it go. One saying comes to mind, and that's out of sight, out of mind. One strategy that I highly recommend is printing out a photo of whatever your reason may be, whether it's about health, the animals, the environment. Print it out and put it on your fridge or screenshot it, make it your screensaver on your phone or on your computer. Whatever it is, try and keep that top of mind because that is your motivation. So number 2 is that you want to seek support. So if you can find someone to go vegan with you and keep you accountable, that's great. But if you can't, there's always friends online, and I'm sure 2020 has helped you make a lot of those. But I'm here as a resource to you, so please never hesitate to reach out. And there's also a ton of Facebook groups that are vegan centric. Just be wary because sometimes people are very militant in their approach. So don't get discouraged if you see that you're not like level 100 vegan like them, but most groups are very welcoming to people that are trying to go vegan, and there's no harm in reaching out to people that are trying to do the same thing as you. And if it weren't for the pandemic, I would also suggest meetup groups. So there's plenty of meetup groups like OC Vegans, LA Vegans, things like that. So you could go out and meet vegans at different vegan restaurants. So once everything is safe and you're clear to do that, I highly suggest checking out meetup groups as well. So number 3 is a really great essential tip, and I want you to remember this one. You need to find replacements for the things that you like and the animal products that you think you're going to miss. So whatever you like as a not vegan, there is most likely a vegan replacement. The first thing that comes to mind is vegan cheesecake. I know that's a random, but like they even have vegan cheesecake now. So I mean, you really can't not find anything that's vegan these days, whether it's vegan meats, which is a weird word, vegan cheeses, milks, even eggs. There's vegan eggs now, so there's really no way that you can't find a replacement for the things that you're going to miss. And that's just gonna be the easiest way for you to transition and the tastiest. So don't try and like go raw vegan or completely plant-based. I've only recently started doing plant-based whole foods vegan, and I'm 9 years into my journey. I've always liked the replacements. I always thought they were good and just an easy way to make a meal and to get my protein needs or to fill that void in my diet. So I highly suggest finding those alternatives. And my blog will also have a bunch of different brands that you can check out. Most vegan alternatives are at normal grocery stores now, but especially like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Sprouts or something like that. Those stores will definitely have the replacements, but I've also seen a ton of vegan replacements at the grocery outlet. So if you have one of those near you, there's really no excuse like, oh, veganism is so expensive, because even like discount grocery stores have vegan alternatives. It's very readily available these days, so it's just not going to be hard to find replacements for your diet, and that way you won't be feeling deprived as long as you have these alternatives. And it's just a great way to stay vegan and make sure that you keep doing it long term. So the 4th tip is don't be afraid to eat. I've talked to a lot of different people who have said that they've tried veganism, but they were always hungry or they didn't get the nutrients they need, and it's probably because they weren't eating enough. So when you're eating non-vegan food, you get full really easily, and that full feeling stays with you for a while. But vegan food, I find, is a lot more quicker on your stomach to digest, and you end up feeling hungry sooner. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just eat when you feel like eating. If you start to feel hungry again, go ahead and eat. Now, I'm not saying go and eat like a whole carton of vegan ice cream or cookies. I'm saying like eat nutritious foods, but also just make sure that you're eating enough. Try to eat intuitively. Again, if you're feeling hungry, just go ahead and eat and don't be scared that you're overeating at all, because most vegan food is lower in calories and more nutritious. So you'll probably notice that you feel different, and there's something wrong with that. It's just you need to adjust to your new way of eating. And lastly, tip 5, do not strive for perfection. Veganism is a journey. I've been vegan almost 9 years now, and I definitely have had my slip-ups, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's perfect. You can't be a perfect vegan. It's just impossible. So if you slip up and you accidentally have something that's not vegan, don't give up and just say, well, I can't be vegan now. Just keep going and don't be so hard on yourself. And also keep in mind that veganism is more than a diet. So as you continue on your vegan journey, you'll keep finding out different things that aren't vegan, and you just have to learn and move on from it. As long as you start out with a diet and move along your journey, then that's completely admirable. I personally think that any step that you take towards veganism is a good thing. So I'm never gonna judge someone who isn't completely all the way vegan. I just don't think that's conducive to the point of veganism. Just take it one step at a time. Be forgiving of yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. Do all that you can. Just remember, you don't have to be perfect. And there you have it. Those are 5 tips on how to go vegan in the new year. I'm really excited for your journey, so I hope you are too. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the vegan fun. If you are planning on going vegan in 2021, I'm really proud of you, and I want you to leave a comment in the comment section below telling me that you're going vegan, and I'd love to connect with you and offer any type of support that I can. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a vegan day. Bye!